Have you ever noticed how time seems to accelerate as we get older? The summers of childhood stretch out, endless and bright. The years of adulthood, however, seem to vanish in a blink. Why this discrepancy? Why does time, a seemingly constant force, feel so fluid and subjective? Hi, welcome to Avash LD YouTube channel. The answer lies not in the stars or planets, but within the intricate workings of our own minds. Our perception of time, it turns out, is a surprisingly malleable thing shaped by a fascinating interplay of biology, psychology, and experience. Deep within the folds of our brains, a complex symphony of neurons orchestrates our experience of time. The cerebral cortex, the seat of higher cognitive functions, acts as the conductor, processing sensory information and weaving it into our perception of the world. But the tempo of this symphony is influenced by a critical neurotransmitter, dopamine. This chemical messenger, associated with pleasure and reward, plays a key role in how we perceive time. Higher dopamine levels, often present in childhood, are linked to a slower perception of time, making those early years feel expansive and full. Imagine a child on Christmas morning, eyes wide with wonder, every present a portal to a new adventure. This sense of novelty, so abundant in our youth, is not just a fleeting feeling, it's a potent force shaping our perception of time. Our brains, wired to seek out and savor new experiences, encode these memories in vivid detail. The world, awash in the unfamiliar, becomes a tapestry of rich sensory impressions. This abundance of novel information stretches out our perception of time, making those early years feel long and eventful. As we journey into adulthood, the landscape of our lives gradually shifts. The thrill of the unfamiliar fades, replaced by the comforting rhythm of routine. Days melt into weeks, weeks into months, each cycle blurring into the next. This phenomenon, known as the proportional theory, suggests that our perception of time is relative to the length of our lives. A year for a 5-year-old, representing a full 20% of their life, feels vast and significant. That same year for a 50-year-old represents a mere 2%, a drop in the ocean of time. Section 5, Reclaiming Our Time. Does this mean we are destined to watch our lives accelerate, the years blurring into an indistinguishable stream? Not necessarily. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to feel like time is slipping through our fingers, leaving us with a sense of fleeting moments and missed opportunities. But what if we could change our relationship with time? What if we could slow down, savor each moment, and truly live in the present? While we cannot halt the passage of time, we can manipulate its perceived pace. By becoming more mindful and intentional in our daily lives, we can create the illusion of time slowing down. This isn't about adding more hours to the day, but about making the hours we have more meaningful and memorable. The key lies in reintroducing novelty and rediscovering the art of truly inhabiting the present moment. When we engage in new activities or experiences, our brains are more likely to form lasting memories, making time feel more expansive. This sense of novelty can be found in the simplest of actions, like taking a different route to work or trying a new hobby. By stepping outside our comfort zones, embracing new challenges and experiences, we can inject our lives with a sense of freshness and wonder. Learning a new language, for instance, not only stimulates our minds but also opens up new cultural perspectives. Similarly, trying out a new recipe can turn an ordinary meal into an exciting culinary adventure. Traveling to a new country offers a wealth of novel experiences, from exploring unfamiliar landscapes to immersing ourselves in different cultures. These adventures can leave us with vivid memories that stand out in the tapestry of our lives. Picking up a paintbrush for the first time or molding clay on a pottery wheel can be incredibly therapeutic and rewarding. These creative pursuits allow us to express ourselves in new ways and see the world from a different perspective. These acts of intentional novelty can serve as powerful antidotes to the monotony of routine, reawakening our slumbering senses and stretching out our perception of time. When we break free from the mundane and embrace the new, we give ourselves the gift of a richer, more fulfilling life, reawakening our slumbering senses and stretching out our perception of time. By consciously choosing to engage with the world around us, we can reclaim our time and live more fully in each precious moment. Section 6, A Tapestry of Moments. Imagine life not as a linear progression, but as a tapestry woven from countless individual threads. Each thread represents a moment, a memory, an experience that contributes to the overall picture of our existence. These threads are not just random. They are carefully chosen and placed, each adding its own unique texture and hue to the fabric of our lives. Each thread, a moment in time, imbued with its own unique texture and hue. Some threads are bright and vibrant, representing moments of joy and triumph. Others are darker, symbolizing times of struggle and sorrow, but together they create a rich and complex tapestry that tells the story of who we are. The richness of this tapestry, the vibrancy of its colors, depends on the quality of our attention, our willingness to truly engage with the present moment. When we are fully present, we can appreciate the beauty and complexity of each thread, each moment. Mindfulness, the practice of bringing our full awareness to the present without judgment or distraction, allows us to savor each thread of our existence. It helps us to see the beauty in the mundane, the extraordinary in the ordinary. Whether it's the taste of our morning coffee, the warmth of the cup in our hands, the aroma that fills the air, the laughter of a loved one, the sound that brings joy to our hearts, the shared moments that create bonds, or the gentle caress of a summer breeze, the feeling of the wind on our skin, the sense of freedom it brings, these seemingly mundane moments, when met with conscious attention, become vibrant brushstrokes in the masterpiece of our lives. They are the details that give our tapestry its depth and richness, the moments that make our lives truly meaningful. Lection 7. The illusion of speed. The sensation of time speeding up then is not necessarily a sign of aging, but a symptom of inattention. When we are constantly distracted, our minds flit from one thought to another, never fully engaging with the present. This lack of engagement creates a sense of time slipping away, unnoticed and unappreciated. When we live on autopilot, our minds consumed by worries about the future or regrets about the past, the present moment slips through our fingers, unnoticed and unappreciated. We become so preoccupied with what has been or what might be that we fail to see what is right in front of us. This disconnection from the present moment creates a sense of time accelerating, as if life is passing us by at an ever-increasing pace. The days, devoid of memorable experiences, blur into an indistinguishable mass, creating the illusion that time itself is accelerating. Our routines become monotonous, and the lack of novelty makes it difficult to distinguish one day from the next. This monotony contributes to the feeling that time is speeding up, as our brains have fewer unique experiences to anchor our memories. By cultivating a practice of mindfulness, we can slow down the perceived passage of time, not by altering the clock, but by deepening our experience of each passing moment. Mindfulness encourages us to fully engage with our surroundings, to notice the details we often overlook. This heightened awareness can make even the most ordinary moments feel rich and significant. We begin to notice the subtle beauty in the everyday, the small details that add texture and depth to our lives, the way a flower blooms, the play of light on a surface, the intricate patterns in nature. All these become sources of wonder and appreciation. The intricate dance of light and shadow, the way the sun moves across the sky, casting different hues and creating ever-changing patterns. These moments, when noticed and appreciated, can make time feel fuller and more expansive. The symphony of sounds that make up our sonic landscape, the chirping of birds, the rustling of leaves, the gentle lapping of waves, all these sounds contribute to a rich auditory experience that grounds us in the present moment. By tuning into these sensory details, we can break free from the illusion of speed and reclaim a sense of time that is both expansive and deeply fulfilling. Section 8. The power of now. The present moment, often overlooked and undervalued, is the only moment we truly have. The past is gone, the future a realm of uncertainty. Yet, it is in the present moment, in the space between one breath and the next, that we find the true richness and aliveness of life. By shifting our focus from the relentless pursuit of future goals or the futile rumination on past events, we can tap into the boundless energy and creativity that reside in the here and now. In this space of presence, we discover a deep sense of peace, and knowing that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. Section 9. Embracing the journey. Time, like a river, flows ever onward, carrying us along its current. We cannot stop its flow, nor can we rewind its course. What we can do, however, is choose how we navigate its waters. By embracing the present moment, by cultivating a sense of wonder and curiosity, by seeking out new experiences and savoring the familiar, we can transform our perception of time from a relentless force into a cherished companion. The journey, after all, is not about reaching some distant destination, but about fully inhabiting each step along the way.